cheerleading you.
He's definitely cheering.
All right.
Biting his nails.
So this is it. Ackbar's attacking Corellia, and we're doing a station base defense. And Sloane has been dishonorably discharged, and Tarkin has taken over. And there's a nasty 3 ISD fleet, but no squadron. So it's not my super bomber heavy squadron. If it was, you would. If this was Dodonna, it would be. I would just probably have all my ships just hand back and left my 10 bomber squadrons take care of you. But
yeah.
this is enough where I think let's see what we can do about this station. So well, I'm attacking, so I go first.
Yep.
So keep on forgetting I don't have Antilles on this fleet. I usually put Antilles on my one fleet, but he's on my Sato fleet. I have a navigate. I'm gonna take as a token. I'm gonna keep it at speed 2.
Okay. So just a note, and Tarkin's ability happens before the ship phase.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to give everybody a focused firepower token.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sovereign's ability kicks in,
Mm-hmm.
and I can swap as
Right.
long as he's within range 1 to 5. So I'm going to swap a nav token for that one, and the other Simon will keep his firepower token.
Okay.
I think actually Tarkin will swap his for a navigate as well. And fleet commands come into play. So entrapment. Well, I'm not going to do that one yet. I'm going to leave entrapment formation alone.
Yeah.
So there's 3 things that happen before every ship phase.
Okay.
So all right, and I will strat advisor. So you can go ahead and move another ship.
All right.
Actually, I will. No, I need to spend entrapment formation, so that will be done. Okay. So everyone's going to change their speed. Cool. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I had to get my bearings straight again.
All right. I'm doing another navigate. This one.
Okay.
Can I take it as a token?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do this straight ahead.
Okay. So the station will activate. Nothing happens. Next ship.
All right. Engineering. I'll token it out to this one.
Okay.
And I will stay at speed 1, and I'll use my double click that I get at speed 1.
Okay.
Okay. Which one has strategic advisor?
It's gonna be. Probably should have marked them. This one's got the strat advisor.
Okay. All right. I mean that's fine.
So this is the Tector ship with all the bristly guns. That's the easy way to remember it.
Okay.
So he's got strat advisor and the intensify fire command.
That's fine. I just want to know which one to blow up first. That's all.
Oh, okay. I think you already decided. Even before you knew what was on there. So.
Yeah.
All right. He'll activate, and he's going to use the entrapment formation's ability to go to speed 0.
Whoa. Interesting.
And he'll take an engineering token for his engineering command.
Alright, I'll have my last.
Actually, I already had that, so I just put it there.
I'll actually have this one do the command.
Okay.
And I'll speed up to speed 3.
Okay.
Got your station already activated.
Mm-hmm. All right. The other Simoon will activate, take a token for his engineering command, and go to speed 0.
Okay. Squadrons. So I'll have Nim Num, Speed Forward at 2. Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Wedge and Dutch and Hera.
Yeah.
This is a regular YT 1300.
Yep. Won't do a lot good here with no fighters to attract, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
I mean, it'll soak up damage and.
So we forgot about Tarkin, but he's doing the same thing, obviously. I only had these two activate, and he just went straight into the squadron phase, but no worries.
Okay.
All right. Next round. Maybe keep track or I'm going to be in trouble. Where'd my other dice go? Oh, I do have that too. All right, Tarkin will give everybody. So this is actually where these come in handy. So Tarkin's going to give everybody a activate squadron token. But
yeah,
using Sovereign's ability to swap them out. So Tarkin wants a focus firepower. And he wants a traveler formation token. And he wants another navigate token. Okay.
Alright, so I go first.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to think of not run over.
Don't run over anybody.
Yeah, we're not worried about 2 reds. I'll go ahead and do my CommsNet one. I will give this one CommsNet.
Okay.
And then I will move up at speed 1.
Okay. I will activate All Strat Advisor. So go ahead.
Okay. So they're at speed 0. What kind of shenanigans do you have planned? Alright, well I guess I don't want to be playing bumper cars, so I'll do engineering, take the token, keep it at speed 2.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll shimmy. No, I don't want to be ranged to do some attacking. I think we're out.
One more.
Nope. Alright, your turn.
The station will activate. Get some pot shots in.
Yeah, and get 2 reds.
Mm-hmm. Oh, are these all your reds?
Oh, well, I mean, I already lined up the 5.
Oh, gotcha. I'll target your evade.
Okay.
And so you'll take it, I guess.
Yeah, I'll redirect it 1 over here. Actually, I'll just take it. Alright. and it's not gonna move. I'll go ahead and activate this one. I have Squadron Command, and they are 3. I'll have both of my A-Wings jump forward. Let's go ahead and get this in case you do some shenanigans, like move it up to like speed 5 or whatever.
And go ahead, I can't use defense tokens.
Oh yeah. Alright, so
1.
1 and nothing.
Okay. Alright.
And then I have another one that I can also activate.
Might be out of range.
No, her is in range.
Yeah, but you want her to give the... Well, I guess
Well,
Guts and Wedge don't need the combo.
Well, yeah, and she still activates ones that are still in range 2. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, she won't be close enough to fire, so if you want her to give Rogue to those 2. But even then, it may not be close enough, so...
Yeah. And Num-Num's not going to get any closer. Yeah, I'll just, I won't do the second one.
Okay.
I'm probably going to run over this obstacle, but that's why I have Chart Officer for. So this one loses. Well, I only put. They both have it, but I just have it home before. So this bottom one doesn't have Chart Officer anymore.
Okay.
Your turn.
And then this one has yet to activate, right?
Right.
Okay. Activate the station already, so go ahead and activate Tarkin. So he will use entrapment formations ability, his command, his dial, and his token. I'll just jump him up to speed 3. Dang. And let's go make nice with the assault frigate. Alright. So that goes away. There's the hand. That stays there. I don't think you're in range, so no shooting yet.
Oh yeah. We're about to be.
Yeah. Or I could do that. And do that. So I added a tick on the first one. I don't usually have one. And basically puts me in front of the station.
Are you doing that just to make it a circuit shot?
No.
Alright.
It's just time for him to move.
Alright, so navigate.
The station technically is still fine because it's only from the edge of the station. So.
Yeah. Alright, wide gunnery teams. So I'll fire at the station first.
Okay.
And
4.
Oh, and then I'll use my token. I think this.
Activate one more squadron.
Yeah, I'll activate this X-wing and move it up.
Yeah, that's a shot. 1 red.
2 damage. Ouch. Good job.
I don't like that at all.
Sometimes X-wings just completely whiff.
Yep.
That's
usually what happens too.
So I'll get rid of that token, and then I will fire. All right, I don't have to, but I'll attack your side.
Okay.
I'll take away your. Well, you have ECMs on that one,
I
right?
can use whatever I want.
Yeah. So I'll take away your brace and your contain. It doesn't make a difference, but 3 damage to your side.
I'll brace it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong one. That's this guy over here. ECMs down to 2. Actually, you didn't target my redirect, did you?
Well, one of them. Oh no, I didn't. But you have 2 of them anyway.
I'll just do that. So you hit there. So I will just put those 2 in the front.
Yeah. Now I gotta figure out what I want to do. There's one reason why I was thinking about moving the YT. I should have moved this to YT100 because I'm probably gonna run over it. But I'll do what it does in poor man's way.
With the washers and stuff?
Yeah.
No, you'll be fine. He's at 3.
Yeah.
He'll be just behind him. So
yeah. It won't be a huge difference, but I'm just trying to figure out whether or not I want to be in range with you now. Or...
Oh wait, you're starting at 1 to. Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
No, I gotcha.
I'm also just debating if I want to change my speed or not. Alright, let's do some pew-pews. Yeah, so I'm going to bump over YT. So, here I'm guessing.
Okay.
And, oh, I think it's really, this one we're definitely in range, but this one, not, oh, shoot.
I might have an ass shot on you. Yeah, I do. That's an ass shot. I'll take that. I'm happy with that.
Yep.
From a Simoon, no less.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Your other ships.
Alright. The Far Simoon will activate. And let's see. I'm going to go ahead and use this token and dial and trap formation, get him up to 3 as well. It's time to get out of here.
Whoa, boy.
Oh boy. So, but actually, we're not going to fire on the assault frigate, I don't think.
Oh,
because we've got all these wonderful squadrons to do AA against. So we're going to do that.
Fair enough.
So first A wing, 1 hit. Second B wing, 2 hits. X wing, 2 hits.
Okay, that was pretty hot. Alright, so move up.
Yep. So,
I guess next time you'll get gunnery teams on all these guys.
Yeah, that'll be a definite upgrade. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. So I added it, same thing that I did with the Kua. I added a tick on the first one. So I'm gonna run over that X-wing, unfortunately. And I will take the 2 damage. I will take on the starboard side.
Okay. Wow. I mean, good news for me is your shot is now. I think it's slightly obstructed.
Actually, now it is obstructed. Correct.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's still gonna be 4 die to my butt. I'm done with all my activations, so.
Yep. So next guy, I think he is gonna go to 2 actually.
Well, you don't want to ram?
Well, I can't go to 3. I can't go to 3 anyway. Actually, he can only go. Yeah, he can only go to 2 because I spent his token to give everybody entrapment formation.
Okay.
So, but that's fine. I mean, I don't need to go to 3 quite yet.
Yeah, well, 3 would probably set you up for future collisions.
Yeah. So, go ahead and I'll roll my 4.
Right.
Hogging the red die over here.
I mean, they are mine.
Yeah. Ooh, not bad. No accuracy though. So which one are you gonna evade? The double hit?
Yeah, of course. Evade the
And
double
then
hit and then
3
3
hits.
damage.
Yep.
Alright, I'll brace it as well since nothing else is gonna go.
Okay.
Brace it down to 2 and then redirect to the far side.
You're gonna really hate this fleet when it
when it has
its
gunnery
upgrades.
teams, yeah.
When it has gunnery teams, heavy turbo laser turrets, H9s,
Yeah.
you're gonna absolutely hate this fleet.
Are you gonna keep it with no squadrons, or what are you gonna do?
I don't know yet. It depends how this will go.
Alright, so
I might throw some token TIE fighters into the mix just to like tangle you up.
So. Alright, so it's your move.
Yep. So let's see. He's gonna do a hard right. Well, actually, yeah, he's gonna do a hard right. There we go. Okay.
Okay. So my remaining squadrons, Hera. Let's see if I can. Oh, I can get in range. All right. So Hera is going to use her power to activate Nimnum, and he's going to move.
Tennum.
Yeah, Tennum. And then he's going to attack blue and black on your front.
Okay.
An accuracy in 1 hit, and I could re-roll that.
I mean, it won't do any. It doesn't matter for you. So it's the.
Well, guy. No, I could re-roll that with Nimnum's veteran status.
Oh. I mean, might as well, I guess.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that because it's only just 1 damage. Okay. Alright, so it's now 2 damage.
Brace it. Alright, which one is it? It's the firepower one, so all the way on the left. Alright, I'll brace it down to 1. And I will redirect that. So that was on my front. I'll redirect that to my side that has 1 shield left.
Okay. And then, let's see if Dutch is already in range. I need to get this smaller ore. Alright, Dutch is not. But Wedge is also a bomber black die, so it really doesn't matter. So I'll go ahead and activate Wedge. Move him to the front as well.
You're giving him because he got rogue status?
Yeah, because Hera gets to give out 2 rogue.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like it's.
No.
Yeah,
I was seeing how far he went. I was just like seeing if he could make it to be in front.
Alright, so he rolls a single black. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing. And he's not a veteran. And then Hera herself is also rogue.
Yep.
I'm gonna. Oh, she's not at health 1.
That's fine. I'll take 1. I'll take her at health 1. That's totally fine.
And I'll move her to here.
Okay.
And she rolls also blue and the black, but she's not a bomber, unfortunately. Okay. Alright, 2 damage.
On my front?
Yep.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and take that. It has gotten through.
Alright, and then I'll move Dutch. Oops, sorry.
It's okay.
And he's not in range, obviously. I'm going to move him to hopefully around where you're going.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
And I will also move the YT.
Tuck him in behind. No, you can't go that far.
Yeah, so I'll just put him there.
Yeah, you'll be right behind him.
Alright.
That's probably for the best, because then they'll be like run over and all that, so. Yeah.
I don't feel like giving you, but these, if you move that one, yeah, you'll fire and move, but it'll probably still be able to fire. I'm trying to think of which one can actually, but you'll be able to attack my rear, maybe. Yeah, I think you will be able to. Do I not? I don't think I activated this one actually.
Yeah, you haven't activated him yet. But he had engineering anyway.
Yeah, engineering.
He'll just move up.
Well, yeah, just move up and token it out. There, move up. 1. All right. So turn 3 already.
Mm-hmm. He's doing that.
All right.
That. And then, what's he gonna do? He's gonna. Refresh all the tokens. Cards. Okay.
All right.
So he's got that, and then Grand Moff Tarkin will give everybody a. Do the same shenanigans again. Everybody gets a squadron token. And now just swap everything out. So he will get a navigate token. He will get also a navigate. No, he will get a firepower token. And then Tarkin will just get a navigate token. It's fine. All right. And we're not doing entrapment formation, but we are going to do intensify 4 firepower. So that goes back there. And now it's your turn.
Yeah.
Who's moving first? Gonna shoot and scoot?
That's what I'm thinking, or... Gosh. It's a really tough call. I mean, it's not going to die if it gets one. Like, I have ECM, so I'll be able to brace. So I'm actually going to have home 1 go first.
Okay.
Gotta concentrate fire. I'll go ahead and attack your front.
Okay.
And I'm going to Ackbar, obviously.
Yeah.
Actually, I definitely don't have you in a different hole zone. So I get 6.
So he gets a shot in before he gets out of the way.
Yeah. Like, it's gonna... Like, this one's gonna suffer because of it, but I don't think you'll be able to kill it in just one of it going. Otherwise, you would fire and move, and then this roll won't happen.
Ouch. But no accuracies.
No accuracies. But what I could do is, what I am going to do is I'm going to use my veteran status.
And reroll?
Reroll one of them, yeah. Well, I mean, essentially I'm giving myself a concentrate fire token.
I think you reroll, don't you? Oh, you're giving yourself a concentrate fire token.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Gotcha. Makes sense.
Alright.
Still no accuracies. So I'm going to brace all of that. What is that? 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9
so
damage.
brace it down to 5. Ouch. It still hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
You're
lucky you're getting to be able to use that brace. 9 damage on that would be devastating. There's no shields there.
Yeah. So you're hitting the front, right?
Yeah.
So 3, I'll take.
And then 1 face up.
Yep. First one, structural. That's not the one I wanted. So 3 damage out of that. Not bad. So he's already got 4 damage. Okay. And good thing. Alright, cool. Yeah, I don't like where you're at. So he is definitely going to move. He has an engineering token. And engineering command. So it gives me 6 engineering. So I'm actually going to
3 shields.
do 3 shields. And now for shooting, what do I want to do? I can double RQ.
Yeah.
Which is very tempting.
Or a very sweet AA shot.
And I think we're going to go with the AA, to be honest with you. So we have the firepower ability. So I'm going to shoot out of my rear first against the two A-wings.
Okay.
So on the wounded one, he's gone.
Okay.
And then on the other one, he's down to 1.
Jeez. That's some nasty AA shots.
Yep. And then the
Technically,
X-wing,
it's veteran if it survives it.
yeah. So the X-wing,
One damage.
I'm gonna change one of those dice to a hit using the firepower, the intensified firepower.
Okay. So he's down to 1.
Yep.
Wedge.
Yep. Nothing. Just 1 on wedge.
1. Then Hera.
2. Brace it to 1.
Brace it to 1.
And then we still got people to shoot. So Dutch. 1 hit. And the YT 2 hits.
Yeah, I'm fine with that one.
Well, he's got so much health.
Yeah, he's got health to spare.
All right, so that was my 2 attacks. So now I
run over everything.
Yep. So yeah. So he's at 3, which is good. I don't think I need to do. Oh, I spent that token, so that goes away. All right.
You keeping it at 3?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep him at 3. So I think. Actually, hold up. Before you move anybody, I'm trying to see who actually gets run over.
I mean, probably these 2.
I think it's just gonna be those 2.
Yeah.
Everybody else is gonna stay put. Kind of eyeballing this. There we go.
All right. So
I'm happy with that. That's fine.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Wow.
I'm out of your side arcs completely.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. I'm definitely happy with that. All right.
Oh man, that's sneaky.
Is really that just close. Out of
just
yes? Woohoo!
That's nasty. All right. Well.
No more shots on him. That's it for him. He's getting out of here.
Off into space, right?
He's gonna move it. Well, preferably on the board, but yes.
All right. I got concentrate fire. Oh man. Now I guess I don't want an Ackbar because I at least have a rear shot.
Yeah, you might as well take it.
Yeah. Alright, so I'll concentrate fire. I'll see how I roll before I do it. I'll go ahead and attack your front.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's unshielded.
Yep.
Alright, 2, and then I'll see what I want to add.
2 crits.
2 crits.
You might as well add a
Yeah, go ahead and add another one.
1 more hit.
So 3 damage.
So I've already spent my brace, so I'll just use the redirect, and I will spend those 3 shields that I just got back.
And then I will do a non-Ackbar shot. I think we're at medium from like closest points, if you can measure it out.
We are not at medium, long range only.
Okay. So it'll be just a regular 3 to your side. Wow, rolling hot.
Now you're rolling hot. So 4.
Yep.
He's got full tokens, so I will brace that down to 2, and you're attacking the front, I'm assuming.
Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and home 1 that into an accuracy, and I'll take away your brace. So 3 to your side. I should have done that on the other attack, but well.
Okay. So 3 hits. I'll still redirect that. You're attacking front or side?
Side.
Okay, so I will put that to the front.
Okay. And then I will slow down the speed 2.
Okay. Makes perfect sense.
Take that away.
We're up to round 3, I think. 2.
Yeah, we're on turn 3 right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, your turn.
Who is next? So he's gone.
Yeah,
he's gone.
These 2 haven't.
Okay. All right, I'm fine with that. So let's see what we want to do with Tarkin. He's got a navigate command, which he'll probably use to be a little more maneuverable. So ooh, that would be cool. Oh, I could do a Corellian Corvette. A Corellian Corvette move. Oh, yay. Yeah, let's do that. That looks fun. Let's do it. So just added one more tick on the edge.
Yeah, so just 2
swing
damage.
around. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I have shields on that side to play with. So, it's not an asteroid.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, I don't think I had range on those fighters, though. Yeah, I was way over here. Okay, I'm good. That's fine.
Alright, Squadron Command. See if I'm in range of stuff that I want.
I'm going to keep picking on that poor Star Destroyer.
Oh, yeah.
They're so mean.
I could activate Hera. It's really not that.
Does he have boosted comms on it?
No, it has comms net.
Yeah, you can't activate anybody.
Alright, well then I'll go ahead and give out the token then. Give out the token to this one. Yeah, that makes sense.
Fair enough.
And then it will.
Yeah, he'll be able to activate them easily.
Yeah.
And don't run into anybody.
Well, he's at speed 1, so.
Okay.
This one may do some running into stuff. But to be perfectly honest, it's not that big of a deal since. Like, you're swooping around this way. I may want this one to pretty much stay parked where it is, but.
Well, did he park on top of that asteroid? Oh, yeah. But you have the chart officers. You don't want him to stay on top of the asteroid.
Okay.
Because you got rid of the chart officer room already.
But luckily, I have a net. Actually, if I go to speed 3, I'll probably be fine. Yeah. If I go to speed 3, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Alright, your next ship.
Yep, so I'll go ahead and activate the other Simon and get him moving. So he has a navigate command, so we'll go ahead and put him to 3. So he's not left in the dust. And we will spend his engineering token to regen 1 shield, I believe. Yeah. Let's see. I think we'll be okay in terms of that asteroid. But let me see what else I can play with. I take a sharper turn. No, maybe I don't want to be up to 3 quite yet. That's better. We'll do that. We'll do a Corellian Corvette move. So he just stayed straight up until his last moment.
Okay. Alright, last one. Engineering. I actually don't have anything to repair yet. I'm probably going to get it. We measured before by the range. I'll go ahead and activate Squadron Nendum. And move him up to the side. And he will fire at your side.
With his 2 blue and a black.
Blue and a black.
Ooh, I don't like that. All right.
That's hot.
What do I got? I got
3
hits.
Yep. Good job. That's what you want your bombers to do.
Yeah. Well, I don't want any crits, so I'm going to nullify the crits.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to spend one of my redirects to
burn it.
Yeah, burn one of the redirects too.
So 1 face down still.
Yes.
Good job, Num Num.
10 Num. Why do you
10 Num?
Num Num?
10 Num.
Num 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 Num.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, 10. Yeah, Star Wars names are all weird.
He's like the brother of the random guy that sat next to Lando Calrissian. Okay, he's not all that famous, but still. He was his brother.
Do you have one of the corner tokens?
I do. Let me put the other one there. So double the accuracy. Not sure if that works that way, but
no,
he's not going to be able to make it. He's going to be stuck there.
I need a navigate command. If I just had one more click, I would be just fine.
Yeah. So he's going to be a temporary 0. Takes a face up at this point.
Yeah.
Ooh. But at least he's not in any Simoon's front arc. So
yeah.
There's that, and he's got full shield. So.
All right. So this one takes the damage.
Yep.
And then this one takes a face up.
Mm-hmm.
Discard all your command tokens. That actually kind of sucks. Should decide if I was going to change speed or not. Then one face down. Yeah, because these don't have penalties. That sucks. Alright. Alright, so now my squadrons that haven't gone. Alright, so Hera will make both of these X-Wings rogue. And move to here.
Okay.
Fire on the front. Crit. Man, that X-Wing is rolling hot.
X-Wing did that?
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'm taking the face up.
That's a red hit, too.
Pass for failure. If a whole zone has no remaining shields, you cannot recover shields in it, nor move shields to it. A whole zone. Okay.
Alright.
So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage cards.
And the wedge comes in.
Oh, man.
Rolls a black.
Yep.
Hit crit.
Oh, god damn it. Alright.
You want to burn your contain or get another critical?
Who's left to move?
Hera and I guess the A-Wing technically.
But
and Dutch and White in the YT-13.
But they don't have bomber though.
Dutch does.
Dutch has yet to roll.
Yeah.
I thought Dutch already went.
No, X-Wing and then Wedge, and Num earlier.
Okay. I'll burn the contain crit for now.
Alright, so 2 face down. And then Hera's going to move herself. She's a rogue. She's going to go to
1, 2,
here.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
She's a blue-black.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Alright, 1 hit.
One hit. Actually, I'll re-roll.
Use her ability.
Yeah, use her pet. Alright, 2 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can take 3 more. So I will burn
your brace.
No, I'm gonna get shot at by one of those frigates, aren't I?
Oh yeah, next turn, yeah.
But Dutch still has to go.
Dutch and the freighter, but it's only a 50% chance of 8 damage. But Dutch could do 2 damage.
Yeah, I can't do my redirects. My shields are all gone, so I'm kind of screwed in that capacity. I guess I'll save the brace and take the 2 damage.
Okay. I'll go ahead and have the YT-1300 go.
Okay.
1 damage.
That would kill him. That does kill him, actually, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, he's got. Yep, that does 1.
Yeah.
Your stupid YT got veteran status.
And actually, I really should have had Dutch do that role because, he's not veteran, and the YT-1300 can't get veteran. But oh well, I brought down an ISD.
That's actually the game, unfortunately. Because the only way to win this was to not lose an ISD.
Yeah. I mean, do you just want to stop? I guess so.
No, we're done. That's it. That's nothing else I can do.
Yeah. Because turn 4, you go here. Nothing shoots at nothing. Turn 5, maybe you're.
I didn't get him out of the fighters soon enough. You actually did exactly what I was hoping would not happen, and you had everything.
Hera be able to.
You focused on one side.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get my Star Destroyers out of that quick enough.
Yeah.
Probably the only thing I could have done.
Well, the fact that Hera makes 2, and I have enough bombers, and they were rolling hot.
They were rolling very hot.
They were rolling very hot.
The only thing I could have done, and probably what I should have done, I got a little nervous when all the fighters started attacking him, and he was at speed 0 still. But what I probably should have done was instead of speeding up to 3, just do a hard right, and then just run that way. And then those.
Well, I would have kept on trying to chase you though.
But you wouldn't be able to catch him because it's 3. He would be at 3.
Yeah.
Like he would be at long range, but he would be spinning that way. So those two should have moved a little earlier.
Yeah, I mean, like it was a good build, but essentially you were really only playing with one ISD because these never fired at anything.
Well, because you moved everything to that side.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking that. I was trying to see what you were going to be doing with your stuff if you were going to be, because you had one assault frigate over here, one there, and then thought originally you were going to do this kind of thing.
Oh no, because I want the home 1 power.
Right. So, yeah, those fighters just tore him apart.
Yeah, no, I rolled like the X-wing got a double and a critical on a red die X-wing, a regular X-wing, like with no rerolls, not even bomber command center. Like that is the hottest rolling X-wing I've ever seen on a bomber.
Yeah.
The black ones make sense, but I got lucky. Like Wedge got a hit crit, Hera got 2 damage. I mean, I did some rerolls. Them did 3 damage. Ideally,
I was trying to keep the one with electronic countermeasures on the side that I thought you were going to be coming, but. Because he was the more survivable of the 3, and does better at close range than the other 2.
Yeah, that's why I didn't choose that one.
Yeah. All right. Well, great. Corellia's gone. So.
But at least.
Are you just gonna save us the torment and just go ahead and call the all-out assault and just get it over with?
No, you actually called all-out assault.
Rebels can call the all-out assault.
No, I can't until
So the one without initiative can call the assault at any point.
Well, you technically need a certain number of victory points.
You see, that's where you're contradicting yourself. So.
No, what I mean is, like, I don't think I can call it. Actually, legally, neither one of us can do it because.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter who has initiative. It matters who has the most victory points. That's why I'm asking if you're just going to go ahead and save us the trouble.
I mean, I'm fine with a big battle. Like, even if it's like I won, but we're still going to do a big battle because it's fun. I'm fine with that. Because where's the all-out assault? The team may have a chance to risk everything on final battle. So you have to be within 4 victory points, and then you declare an all-out assault. And then it immediately happens. You want to do that rounds combat. You would just be like, wait. But yeah, this is.
Corellia is kind of a big deal. That's not gonna be survivable for the campaign anyway.
Yeah, because I'm gonna build a base here, and it's worth 20 points, and then the base is gonna give me another 25 points.
And we needed those. We needed that income just to get this shipped this fleet to a decent point.
Yeah, but you're gonna have the extra 80 points from the show of force, luckily.
But we needed the rest of the income.
Yeah.
You're not hearing me.
Yeah.
We needed those points. It doesn't matter what we got from the show of force.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys want, we can just do an all-out assault just for fun.
Yeah.
And just say I won.
So, have you been to Game Tavern yet in Chantilly?
No, I haven't.
Great store. They have lots of space. We were there actually last night. I'm actually going back tomorrow. They got a lot of. They just opened last weekend, and they got a lot of hungry Armada players down there. I've actually been doing demos there ever since.
That's cool.
But we played there last night, and they can put all the tables together. They've got ample space. for an all-out assault, so we could probably do it there.
Yeah, because here, yeah, we couldn't do it. Not a 3-player.
Unless you did it on the floor, which would be a little.
Yeah.
Here's we actually had 2 games going at the same time last night. If I have a picture of the full. Yeah, here we go. So that right there, that's already a Corellian conflict size play area.
The only problem with the all-out assault is, like, for me especially, controlling all 3 fleets is going to be a pain in the butt.
I have a option for that too. So actually, this is my friend Pat. He lives down in Woodbridge. He's a diehard Rebel player. I actually got him into this game. But I asked him last night, like, hey, if we do an all-out assault, would you want to help out on the Rebel side? He's like, yeah. So,
yeah, that could help. One thing that is really good for my fleet is Home 1's ability, and Sato's ability doesn't correlate to all the ships, but any fighters right,
yes. That's
so Sato, like, there's gonna be a fighter attached
somewhere.
to, like, yeah. One thing that's just interesting is, but it's going to be such a pain in the butt. I'm like, all right, which ones are Dodonna's X-wings? And, like, I guess you would just have to put the marker on.
For Dodonna's?
Yeah, well, yeah, because it's like.
Oh, right, if you roll a crit.
Right, if you roll a crit. It's just.
Well, that's why there are 3 colors of a squadron markers anyway. You got the tan, black, and now gray with the Corellian conflict. So you could mark Dodonna's fighters with a token.
Yeah.
To know that you get the crits for those. And then how many assault frigates do you have throughout the fleet? Just these 2?
Just these 2.
Okay, and that's pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean,
ship-wise.
No, ship-wise, it's just the I have. Holy cow.
I have some extra of those, and so does Pat. So we could bring.
Actually, it's just 3.
Just 3.
It's 3. 2 CommsNet ones. And I guess actually it's to a friendly ship, so yeah, it could give out
comms to anybody.
Yeah,
it's a friendly ship.
Yeah, same thing with Hull 1's ability is going to be super useful.
Yeah. Now, but again, his ability will only be for. Well, actually, does it say a ship?
Ackbar. It says.
Does Home 1 say a ship? Because if it does, you should be able.
Well, another friendly ship.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Home one for a all-out assault actually would be really.
Now
useful.
for you, these also go fleet-wide. That's one strong advantage.
Not
for you.
Not Tarkin's.
No, not Tarkin's, but
these will go fleet-wide. Those would go fleet-wide.
Which sucks for the Rebels, because the Pleta freaking blows.
The Pelta, it does. It really does. I was so excited when they finally brought the... I thought when they were going to bring the Chimera card out, that it was just going to be adding a fleet support icon.
Yeah.
Instead, they blow my freaking mind. It's like, not only do you add a fleet support icon, but you can swap it for anyone you want.
No, that's ridiculous.
And I think Dave actually has... The Chimera.
Yeah.
So that's great because I think we can't have. I forgot which one he's got on his though. I don't think it was entrapment formation or intensified firepower, but we can only have one of those across the fleets. I think.
Why? It's not unique, is it?
It is actually.
Oh, interesting.
I actually didn't check that. I didn't see what he had for his Chimera, but that's fine because even in the all-out assault. Chimera can swap. Chimera can hot swap them anyway.
Yeah.
So whatever you have in your fleet, you can just hot swap for the other one.
That's bold.
We could have entrapment formation, test by firepower. Chimera could do first. Fighters follow me. Give that to everybody, and so then all the carriers can boost their fighters up.
See, that's one reason why. If we do this all-out assault, it would just be it won't be for the campaign because essentially point-wise, I won agreeing to adjusting the rules because you're not within 4 points.
Yeah, you're not. So but we could do that just for fun.
Yeah.
So just go ahead and
just have a huge
everybody, just go ahead and go to your full 500. Each fleet just go to its full 500. No, I'm serious. No, but seriously, everyone go to full 500. So then you've got. I mean, think about it.
Well, why would I even agree to you get
150 to 150?
Why would I have you agree to have this fleet bump up to 500?
Why not?
But
what do you got to lose? And the other thing is that Pat has got a good camera, so we could still record.
Okay.
And he's got a decent camera he can put on a tripod. So.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, we talked with David, but yeah, I think this. But talking with either maybe not like a guy from Woodbridge. Well, I mean, you're pretty far out, I guess. But I guess he could.
But no, that's his store like now, like that one.
Right.
He works in the area. He comes to Game Tavern because that's the closest one to him.
Well, I'm just wondering if, like, just do an all-out assault just for the fun of it, but then maybe just be like, all right, let's start another one. Well, how are your other campaigns going?
The one that I'm hosting has finally gotten some traction again. We actually knocked out. They knocked out one of the games last night. The other team played today, and actually Pat's playing today at Game Tavern right now. And then I will be playing Daniel tomorrow.
How's your side doing?
Imperials have been winning
consistently.
So the Rebels have been. The downside is that we've gone through 3 players already. Because people have dropped out and stuff like that. So.
That's the problem with having 6. It's just.
Oh yeah, and I'm the one that's been coordinating it all.
Yeah.
So I've as soon as someone's feelings are hurt or whatever, or someone couldn't have any more time, I have to intermediate. So whatever. That one's doing really well. We're finishing turn 3. We'll be going into.
So you're like so conflicted. Like one campaign you're kicking butt, and then like this one.
Oh, and this one I'm getting my butt kicked. Yeah, that's fine. This one was fun. I was glad to jump in. I was more frustrated with the whole Sloane not being manageable anymore, and so I was like, I just need some breathing space to get Tarkin up to speed, and then we can go forward. But
because that's a problem with this game. Is like once a fleet gets really busted up, it's hard to like
really
bring
hard
it back up.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that you can do is just just jump out and just be like, I'm
the only time
like,
it forces you to play.
Forfeit.
It actually forces you to play a little more conservatively because
you're like, I can't lose any more ships. They're all at speed 1. Every command's engineering.
Yep. Pretty much. I mean, because later in the game, when you've got points banked,
right,
then you can suffer a lot more.
That was one thing about like this one. Like it wasn't so like early on. I was just saying, let's see what happens. But then I was like, oh no, he killed 1 A-wing. If he wins the game with 1 A-wing, that was
the plan. I was just thinking about your fighters.
I need to bring down an ISC. Luckily, Hera saved my butt.
Yeah,
the fact that she turned other things rogue, it allowed me to keep them up.
Yeah.
But I was afraid. I was just like, oh no, am I going to lose with the MOV of 11, and then
that was the hope.
But I either thought it was going to be a super bloody fight that I just barely win, because I originally thought you were just going to be like, I need to kill Home 1, kill Ackbar.
That was the original idea, but when Dave and I tested it last night,
you guys actually did a test game.
He actually played you like and acted out your mannerisms. And so when I slowed down to 0 at the very beginning, because we had talked about this, we were going to try this. He was like, "You freaking Imperial coward, going to 0. What the heck?" Like he was proud,
channeling me.
Yeah, he was channeling you.
I wish we got a record. Who won that one?
How
did that go? And how did you
I lost an ISD similarly, but what he did was, and this was the second, and props to him because that was the second time he had ever played Rebels ever.
Yeah,
and the fact that he flew your stuff pretty decent was quite impressive. And so he kind of did something similar. Actually, it was flip flop. So Home 1 came around this way, and then the 2 assault frigates did a conga line going that way. Fighters stayed with Home 1. The conga line went that way, and so I went left. I went right. I went right, focusing on the Home 1 because Home 1's exposed, right? that thing with its chaff token and the fighters around it, it's almost impossible to take down, even with 3 IS.
That's one of, especially because it has ECM and the chaff.
Yes.
And medical team.
It was nearly impossible to take it down. Like, the only thing that was hurting me was that, and it's unfortunate, this flip-flopped. Kuat was on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
He was on this side.
Oh, so yeah, you were getting the black side.
So I wasn't getting... Well, actually, he was in the middle. I take it back. So he was in the middle. So this guy was throwing red and blues, but he was never close enough to get his blacks on range.
Mm-hmm.
So when we played, we realized, okay, so the Kuat needs to be on the outer edge.
Oh, that's why you did that.
Right.
Yeah.
The Kuat needs to be on the outer edge because when they're passing somebody, he can throw his black die at that person. And then the only issue at that point was Sovereign. Since Sovereign is on this ship,
it has to be within range 5.
Right, but there's an easy way around it with Tarkin. So even if he's all the way over here, and all he needs is a focused firepower token, Tarkin everybody a firepower token.
Right, and then you change the other things. Yeah,
right.
See, the thing is, it's only because I've been playing Ackbar
a long time
since Home 1 came out. I will be very hard pressed to get these things beyond range 5 of this. Like it being out here felt really uncomfortable, but I want to do enough of a swing out because I just assumed you were all.
I think we forgot about that. I think we forgot about the whole.
It has to be within range 5.
Yeah, I think we did forget about that.
Yeah, because these things have to go in as a pack.
Right.
And I would lose, and I'm fine losing one of these. But I got to keep home line because then I lose Ackbar, I lose the Home 1. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't going to go after this one because this one has ECMs. These two don't.
Right.
Get guaranteed accuracy, which it honestly didn't do me that much benefit on this one just because the squadrons were the heroes.
Yeah, no, they brought them down.
Because there really weren't that many shots that went into it. But...
Plus is the whole issue of...
But that's funny that you guys played this game in preparation.
But think about it. It was the pupil challenging the teacher. So it was like, crap. He's flying his strongest list, and I got this little...
I was dumbfounded you chose this one.
I know we were...
I was so confused.
We were
like, no, you understand.
We were torquing in the other chat when you were like, because you had already figured out, yeah, you're just gonna send this admiral to defend against Ackbar. No big deal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, Tarkin's gonna defend.
At first, I thought because I even broadcasted at the end of last turn, Ackbar's gonna attack.
And we knew.
So I just assumed Thrawn would be the one to defend, and that was gonna be a nasty fight. But I was like, I'm okay
and Dave was
losing everything as long as I have MOV a little bit higher. And even if I do get completely trashed, if I trash his fleet too. Then I have enough banked points I can just go all the way back.
And Dave knew that, so he was worried about that. He was like, him being the conservative player, he was like, if Thrawn defends, we might hold it, but the fleet will the strongest fleet will be trashed, and we don't have enough banked points to recoup it. So that's why I brought this to him. I was like, well, how about this? 3 ISDs. who throw away the first couple of turns and just draw out the combat, and then jump to speed 3 and just evade him. So that was the point. That was the plan. Was to stay at 0. You started getting a little squirrely with those fighters, and you were bearing down on that 1 ISD. So I need to get him out of there. But what I really should have done was I should have done a hard right. Like I was saying, those two should have gone first. I should have cooled it with him. Those two should have gone first. Then he could have done a hard right and just go that way, and then we probably would have been okay.
But then I would have just shifted focus to this one.
But him staying at long range, and when you got all messed up with the 2 assault frigates over there, he would have had enough time to get further away, and no shot from him, because that's really what hurt him. And started the downfall was that you got a shot in with the Moncal.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, you're right.
Because you got the shot in the Moncal, that kind of set the stage for the fighters, and then the shields were lower, and now...
Yeah, but it was either going to be a shot with this one or a shot with this one. But I guess technically this one still got to do three to to like by doing like this one got 6 in, but this one it would have been 5 in a blue. But then I was able to get a 3 from here, so I don't know. I mean, the fact that you stayed as live as long as you did, just because, like, when you did that, I was like, really?
This is a viable Corellian conflict fleet, but it has to be a CC fleet because Tarkin is so expensive.
Yeah.
And to really make it work with 3 ISDs, you need that 500 points.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, like, when I built the 500 version just to see what it was possible of, I ended up not adding fighters anyway.
Yeah.
And if I did, it was probably maybe like 2 or 3 ties.
Yeah.
But
I mean, your AA shots. I mean, this X-Wing is down to 1. Like, you could have.
Well, these
really
are liberties essentially. Cymoons are basically liberties. Yeah. With more shielding.
Yeah.
With one more shield than liberties all the way around.
Yeah.
I mean, liberties have that nice 5 shield.
But yeah. But they also don't have. Well, this doesn't have the ECM slot either. But
yeah,
the fact that this doesn't have the freaking fleet, it bugs me so much
that you don't get fleet support.
The fleet support, because having a Pleta is not worth the like 60 points in order to have one of those commands.
Yeah.
Even in a Corellian conflict fleet where it would affect all of them, it's just like, what, I'm gonna lose one of these, lose 10 red die for what? To get a shield on every, it's like to have a 60
you saw how they synergized just with 3 ships.
I know, that's like, if these MC-80s or the Liberties could also be a fleet version, holy cow.
That's probably why they didn't do it, because if Ackbar was not as much of the powerhouse and the pickle not being as effective as it is, they might have eventually have done that. But I think when they brought the Pelta in to kind of play around with this whole fleet support idea,
it's the worst. Right? I thought the Nebulon B was the worst one, but Sato made the Nebulon B.
You don't like the Neb B?
It's the second worst rebel ship.
Ooh, you need to play against my friend.
No, I mean it's the second worst because all the other ones are great. No, don't get me wrong. It's like Home 1. Awesome. Liberties, awesome. Assault frigates, hell yeah. GR-75s, awesome, particularly with Bright Hope.
Mm-hmm.
Bright Hope makes it, like, so many people, they're like, not even going to bother shooting at long range because it's just like, I need to get 2 accuracies, and then the first day, it's like, if you have 4 dice, just pretty much you just as well not roll,
right.
Because...
Well, unless one of these with...
Right.
So... These things with guaranteed 2 accuracies, maybe even 3.
Right.
Once I put H9s on them.
Yeah.
Then one shot killed.
Right.
But only then.
Yeah.
So.
But that's also like 150 point investment to bring down to 18 points.
Oh, it wouldn't be just for him. Yeah. But I'm just saying like.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean, but no, the Pleta is by far the worst ship.
Okay.
The Nebulon B is pretty good. I used to hate it, but then Sato made it better.
With the red dice.
Being able to swap out blacks, because then when you have salvation,
right,
you can do 3 damage.
Now, so I know that you've only been buying Rebel stuff, but did you know that the Architans, whatever, it comes with a turbo laser upgrade, which actually helps out.
Turbo laser,
helps those out tremendously because there's only 5 points.
Yeah, I have a proxy on salvation.
Yeah. But a friend of mine, he liked running a list of 2 Corvettes and 3 Nebs, and he had the title for each Neb.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that saves the Nebulon Bs. All 3 of its titles are decent.
Right.
I like Salvation.
But by itself, it's kind of a fleet filler. I agree with you on that one. So.
Because once without those redirects, once it gets on the side, you're done for.
Yeah.
Having the 2 braces is nice, but no, but yeah, the Pleta just doesn't. It just doesn't have much firepower, and the fact that it's speed 2. So you can't even run it with like a normal Corvette fleet.
Nope. Which is what it was kind of sort of meant to be. But,
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I can understand they're not going up to speed 4, but it should go to speed 3.
At least, right, to keep up with everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was speed 3, it would be a way better ship because you would just have it with a bunch of Corvettes. All of them are getting like an extra engineer, like an extra shield, or we're being able to adjust your speed without having to constantly having to navigate, so you can do more concentrate fire commands. All that stuff would be great.
Maybe they were worried about it being paired up with assault frigates all the time. So like 2 assault frigates and a Pelta all going at speed 3.
Yeah.
That might have been what they were worried about. So I don't know.
Yeah. And then same thing that I hate beyond words is that B-Wings are speed 2.
Independence.
Even
when the B-Wings first came out, I always ran Independence.
I mean, TIE Defenders are 16 points, and they go at like what, speed 5?
Mm-hmm. But you see, that was my argument. Is like B-Wings should be at least 3. They weren't slower than Y-Wings, so why are you purposely nerfing them? Like, oh, they're so expensive and so powerful. I'm like, so you guys came out with the Defender. I actually felt that they nerfed the Defender a little bit as well. I think the Defender should be a little more deadly.
Really?
Yes.
It's 2 blue and 2 black, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Man.
I think they should have had grit as standard. Me personally.
Yeah, but it's only 16 points compared to an excellent.
I think they should have had grit as standard. I mean, so like I don't know what the point value would be at that point, but one defender for 2 TIE fighters, that's fair. I mean, it's hard to put them in the list. I did an IST, Vic, and Gazanti with 6 defenders and 2 Lambdas. That was actually a fun Corellian conflict list.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that
Lambdas do a good job.
Yeah, the thing that hurts them is they can't do rerolls.
No, they don't have swarm.
They don't have swarm. So, which is fine because the defenders never swarmed.
Right, because they were actually good enough that
right. Actually, I think I still have. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me show you what I came up with back in early 16, before there was even talk of the defenders coming. It was actually quite interesting. I had defenders in my fleet a few months before the FFG announced that they were going to be doing it for real.
I mean, Rebels is a good, like, if they're showing it in Rebels, it's going to be in Armada pretty soon. Like, there's so much Rebel stuff in Armada.
I know. I wish they would bring more to it, though. I mean, glad they put the E-Wings in there. Z95s finally. Where is it? Oh, custom ship cards. There we go. Okay, we need custom ship index. Here are my ties. Here we go. TIE Defender old. So here is what I came up with early on. And it was actually scarily close to what FFG went with. Oh, that's right. I did 18 points.
Mm-hmm.
So that was posted online several months before FFG decided to
put. 2 scatters, though? Come on, man. Oh, that's a hero one. Okay.
That's the hero one. Yeah.
Okay.
And the 2 scatters was because and a friend who helped me build this, we both played X-Wing and TIE Fighter back in the old days.
Mm-hmm.
And we both shared our first encounter with defenders, and our shared experiences with them were equally terrifying. In that these things came out of nowhere, they were extremely fast. You couldn't tie them down, and you would turn around and try to fire on them, and they would just leave you in the dust.
This one's the hero is a little bit overpowered. The fact that you don't even have to like roll a certain thing, just be like, you're not going. That's dumb.
Yep.
And giving it 2 scatters, like if it was
okay, the hero one, but the hero one was meant to be just like, how far can we get away with this? We ended up nerfing
for 22 points too. That's essentially the best hero in the entire game.
But that was the point. Yeah. That was the point. It was just like, so I was trying to figure out something to do with the ion cannons. I think we ended up going with something different.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I'm frustrated that like all Y-wings don't have a counter 1.
Right. Well, there's that. You with the turret and all that.
Yeah.
But like, I liked Dutch's ability, so I was like, Dutch's ability is cool. They get activated. So it was like, when I watched X-wing, and you know how the defender had the ion cannon thing, it would basically kind of just freeze that fighter. You know, you can't do it for everybody, but it can choose that one guy that can just kind of freeze. So I liked that ability, and I was like, what if we did something like where instead of it being a Dutch thing where it activates it, maybe it just freezes that fighter and then continues on. But I think we ended up changing it to like if you get a hit, kind of what the same with the Dutch. As long as you get a hit, that fighter now has heavy and can't tie you down. So then everybody else is free to move.
Yeah.
The Royal Guard tie. You're not gonna like this one either.
Counter 3.
Yeah, just a giant Shara Bay with 5 hull, 5 speed, and
2 scatter.
2
scatter. It's like nothing has 2
scatter.
No.
No, I know. When we play tested, we downgraded them to scatter brace, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
But the idea was like they were so slippery. Brace doesn't make sense. Give them 2 scatters. We underestimated how powerful.
Yeah, because that means you need to get 2 accuracies to ever like put any damage on.
Yeah. So we ended up downgrading it later on to be a brace and a scatter, and we played around with some other tokens that were out there. There was like one where it was that one was actually kind of cool. There's a decoy token that somebody came up with where basically, if I remember correctly, it basically gives you a
you can deploy squadrons that aren't there.
No, you would basically be able to phase shift like a phantom.
Oh, you know what? It actually would be a cool power, and it may be like a ship upgrade or something, or maybe even a squadron, where it would be a great squadron card where it's like, let's say it's like 5 points, and you get to deploy 3 generic fighters of any type, and
they be zombie fighters.
Yeah, and and they will act as real. And like maybe you have to put like something like, I don't know how you would mark.
Oh wait, actually I got something like that. Let's see. Do I have race card?
I guess
yeah, I do.
Yeah, I guess it's like you wouldn't have to reveal if they're real or not until they're engaged with until maybe damage is done to them. Right.
So I'm trying to find my Wraith card now. So you remember Wraith Squadrons shenanigans in the first book?
Yeah.
No. Wait. What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought you were talking about one of the Ghost. Never mind.
No. Sorry. No, Wraith Squadron from the Rebel book.
Oh, okay.
The X-Wing Squadron came after Rogue Squadron. That was like all a bunch of misfits.
Oh,
there was a Bothan. There was Piggy, the Gamorrean Rebel pilot, and all those random misfits and stuff. Anyway, so there was in the very first book they were going down this canyon and they were trying to get these fighters off of, I forgot what was going on, but the fighters were going after something that they didn't want them to. Oh, that's what it was. There was a base, right? Wraith Squadron was out here, and they were trying to attract the Imperial task force from attacking the base and go after them. And so then Kel, if I remember correctly, he was basically the alter ego of Corran, I felt, in the book. He and 2 other X-Wings got in close. They messed around with their computers, I guess, to make it look like they were a single larger ship. And then they started acting out voices for Han, Chewie, and Leia, and made it look like it's the Millennium Falcon. And so then, of course, the entire Imperial fleet, like, shit, it's the Falcon! Everybody went after them, and they let them on a merry goose chase. So anyway, and I don't have the copy of the card in my drive, but I made a Wraith Squadron card as a unique squadron where its ability was enemy fighters that are within 1 to 3. I don't think it did 5. That was overkill. Enemy fighters range 1 to 3. You can move up to 3 of them to engagement with you.
Okay.
So you can like take away fighters that are going on somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Example, so in this case, I mean, flip-flop it. So if I had like TIE fighters on your assault frigate or TIE bombers or whatever, and they're pounding it, Ray Squadron could come over here, peel them off, and then they're all stuck with Ray Squadron.
I kind of like the idea of having like ghost sensor fleets, where it's like, you would just deploy them.
Decoys.
Yeah. And they wouldn't be revealed as fake until damage gets put on. And then they'll still be worth some points.
How would you be able to mark them though without the other player knowing that those were fake, right?
I guess you wouldn't play it until you would have would say I have 9 A-wings. I'm like, 3 of these are fake.
Oh, and you can then choose which one is going to be fake when it's attacked.
Right. I'd be like, oh, that's one of the fake ones.
So before it
ever attacks.
Before it initiates attack or is attacked.
Right.
Or before it initiates attack, you decide whether it's going to be one of the fake ones or not.
Yeah.
If it.
And if I'm like, this one's going to choose not to attack, then you would be like, oh, okay.
Then that's probably the fake one, right? And then if I attack it,
right?
And then if I attack it, you then have to reveal whether
it's real or not.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be very interesting for Sato though, because then you could have free fighters that.
Yeah, because usually 10 decoys.
Yeah. I can see that getting overused a lot. Oh man. Oh, and then the one that my next project, once this Corellian conflict craziness is over, not this so much, but the one I'm hosting.
Mm-hmm.
I want to finally get back to my pet project, which has been the experimental ties. I begged and begged and begged Mel's Miniatures for 2 years to make the experimental ties. He finally caved in and made them for me last year, and I haven't even been able to do them justice yet. Here we go. So here's the M1 Bizarro. That's the idea that I have right now for it. So when those first came out, they were the thing that was cool about them. They were the first experimental droid tie.
So you essentially made up a snipe, since they can attack at distance too.
Yeah, it's basically a snipe, more or less. With red dice, though, I believe. Yeah. And I preferred that over snipe because it's a turbo laser in the ball turret. It's not. Yeah. They weren't great at close range, but they were great at long range against enemy ships. Mm-hmm. So, and then the next one, if you swipe to the M2, I believe that's the one with the ones on the side. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 4 reds, yeah. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
So high risk, high reward. I mean, they were sloppy, but they were deadly if they got a good hit on something. And then the M3 should be the interceptor, the warhead. Mm-hmm. Yeah, warhead is just an interceptor that belches out missiles.
Oh, okay.
So, and then M4 is the booster. I wanted to somehow make him 6. What did I put for him? I forgot. For the boosted tie.
If you attack, you're destroyed.
Is that what it is?
After your activation, if you attack the ship, you are destroyed.
Oh no, that's the M5. Hold on.
No, that's the M4.
Is it M4? Where's the M5? Oh, the M5's the booster. Oh yeah. These are the kamikaze ones. Those are the kamikaze fighters. So they don't have any attack. You just move them, and if you destroy them, you blow them up, or I can detonate them.
Yeah.
So.
I actually was kind of surprised for the GR75s they didn't come out with a version where it would have explosives on board.
Before the flotillas came out, there was a cargo upgrade that somebody came up with, and they did that.
Right.
But that would be great for like one of the support icons. Make that I just blow up.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Just make the flotilla a pack of explosives because they did that. Yeah. And then I think the last one in 5, that's the one I was thinking of. That's the boosted tie. I think I couldn't get up to. Yeah. He is just harder to hit. So, but I have 2 of each of them, and I have an experimental mothership.
I was definitely foolish not giving Dutch. I didn't realize how close you were to dead. I thought you had a few left. If I knew you only had 1 hole, I definitely would have had Dutch go first.
You still killed him though.
Oh no, I know, but I like getting things veteran.
Yeah, your YT got veteran. That random smuggler is going like, woo!
Yeah. That's another thing is why is the Millennium Falcon only going 3?
Oh wait, that's just a regular YT. So yeah, he won't get better.
Yeah. No, but it's like why does the Millennium Falcon go at 3?
Because it's a Millennium Falcon. It's faster.
No, it's going 3. Why is it going 4?
Oh, yeah. No.
In Star Wars, it catches up with a TIE fighter.
Almost. He's almost in range. Almost got in range. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. Why is it?
Yeah. Why are all the Rebel stuff so nerfed to be so much slower?
when you would think that they would be like hit hard and fast kind of thing. Right?
B-Wings should absolutely be speed 3. Absolutely.
Absolutely agree.
It's ridiculous if they're not.
Like, I actually have my own card that gives them 3 because I didn't like the 2.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, I would kind of prefer the house rule that B-Wings are speed 3.
Speed 3.
And like whether or not we make them a point more.
I'd round them up to 15. That would make sense.
Yeah.
In my mind. I mean, because X-Wings are 13.
B-Wings are 14. Yeah,
that makes sense to me. What else is 15 in the Royal Fleet? What are the are the Hera's freighters, are they 15?
I'm not sure. I guess I can remember that.
I think they are 15 because they should be the same as the shuttle.
What's 15? YT 2400s are 16.
But they have
okay. Yeah.
They have Rogue and Bomber though.
No, they're not Bomber, but they're a black die. They're 4 blue die, 1 black die, not Bombers, but they're Rogue.
Interesting. And they're 16?
Yeah, but they're 6 hull.
Oh, okay. I mean, but B-Wings are 5, so yeah, 15.
E-Wings are 15, and the YCX 100 are 15. And they're
then yeah, B-Wings should definitely be 15. Though.
Yeah.
Like speed 3, black and blue, 3 blue. I would even wager that should have had maybe like 2 blue and a black for anti-squadron.
Well, that's what Dagger Squadron has.
2 blue and a black?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, which I have, because it gets unique that way. Yeah. I mean, I'm fine if we do another campaign, house rule, B-Wings are 15 points, but they're speed 3. Because that way I would actually, like, Dodonna's fleet would be a bunch of B-Wings. Like, I would still have some X-Wings in there.
But you got to give the Imperials a mini little boost somewhere. I'll bring some M4s in.
Imperials are fine, man. TIE Defenders. I'm actually shocked you guys don't have more TIE Defenders.
Well, that was the plan with my previous Sloane build was to put more TIE Defenders in there once I had more points.
I mean, to be honest, you should have kept on playing with Sloane, but just been like, I want to even if we don't play the games, you're just like we forfeit and
just to get her back up to snuff.
Yeah.
So I think if we do start another one, and me and Dave can make a good team. I think